beautiful people. This is Ellie, and today I want to talk about a pretty heavy topic actually. Last week I didn't post any video because I have been, I am burnout, work, daily life, and stuff. As you can see, I didn't dress much for the occasion. I am just exhausted. So, well, the topic in hand that I want to talk about. Oh, I almost forgot. If you heard, uh, if you hear a phone ringing, please remember that I borrow an office to make this video. So I apologize for that. I also apologize for not being the best audio. I keep the camera as close to my face as possible. I am still getting to buy that microphone, but the store does not have it. So that's that. But I appreciate you being here with me. This is helping me a lot to find certain struggles that I did know it was there, they were there, but it was different. And this is exactly the topic for this video. It's the fact that I noticed that my behavior changed according to situations, but greatly. It's a major thing. Because when I make these videos, when I'm talking to a camera, my insecurities come heavier. Like they are, I don't really know how to say it. When I am dealing at work or with a person I can see face to face, I do get nervous, but not as much as with this camera right in front of me. And I talk about it with my therapist, and I was like, at the beginning I didn't watch the videos I was posting because I knew that if I did, I were never going to post them. So I prevent myself from doing so. And I told that my therapist, and she was like, okay, how about you actually look at them? You already post them, people already saw them, so you don't lose anything through finding out what's out there. So I did. And the moment I saw my first videos and how much I struggled through expressing myself, holy moly, you can imagine how I felt. I felt so non-efficient, so clumsy, so I can't find the words to let you know the feeling that those watching those videos trigger in me, because again they reaffirm the fact that I am not perfect, that I'm a human being full with flaws. So and that's exactly what got me out of this it took me through this mental state in which I was starting to question myself so much about why. Because at work I deal with big people. When I mean big people, I mean people who make deals of a lot of money, and that they know how the world works, and people well prepared. And I don't even feel as nervous as I am feeling right now. Like, it's odd because there is nothing in front of me but this camera. And at the same time, I feel so distressed. Like, you see, how can I can't stop trying to fix myself in front of the camera, because I know that I will be, it's, I thought about it with my therapist, is a mirror effect. How you see yourself, and that moment is how you perceive, how you imagine how people may perceive you. When you have an actual person before you, that effect does not happen because you cannot see yourself through the eyes of the other person. But when it comes to this camera, it's like talking to a mirror. And then you realize all the flaws that there exist in your person. And well, that's that. And also the speaking issue. Because in my daily life, even though I struggle, like I trip with my words beyond you can imagine, I don't do it as often as I do it with this camera right in front of me. And that's what struck me as odd, like the why. Well, for whichever reason, I decided that I will make an extra effort to properly talk in front of this camera. That implies talking slower. It might be a bit of, for you, it might be like uncomfortable because this audio issue, and also me being like, what was I going to say? What was I doing? The phone is going to ring again. But yes, I want to thank you for being here with me overall, because I believe that this is going to be good, because this is going to help me evolve as a person, to overcome my insecurities and recognize my flaws as something that cannot be avoided. It can be controlled and go and take it to a better place, but even though I am young now, life is far too long to even believe that you won't make mistakes along the way. So if what I want to do is convince myself that my mistakes are not going to haunt me for the rest of my life. Why do I fear this is still beyond me. Obviously, it has to do with rejection, something I already talked about before. But why? It's not like in modern life, even if the whole world turn their backs on you, that does not imply a death sentence. And I think the camera is coming down on me. I don't know. Is it moving? I try not to touch it because this whole thing. Oh well. Sorry. I was where I was. I don't remember what I was saying. Well, yeah. Even if the whole world turned their backs on you, that's not a death sentence. A lot of people live their lives in solitude, and even through that, they manage to be awesomely happy. Because happiness, we all know already that happiness is a choice, not something that it's granted through the kind of life you lead. It's how you choose to live your life and doing things that make you happy. An example is precisely this. Me making these videos helped me go through this struggle that at this very moment they made me suffer because what it implies for me. But I also believe that this is going to be good for me, that I will grow through it. And that's why you will if you choose to keep track of this channel and accompanying me through this process of mine, I am pretty sure there will be a lot of struggle, a lot of changing, a lot of what the hell is going to happen. I don't know, because that's something that I think it's deeply into my person. I change locations constantly. I change my wants and desires constantly. I mean, I have goals in life and I am determined to get to them. But at the same time, especially in my social life, because my goals do not necessarily imply another person. It's something I can achieve by myself, and that's it. I do not need another person at my side to achieve it. Maybe I will need someone, hire someone to help me with this and that, but I will pay them and that will be it. But the other part of this topic is the fact that not necessarily I need a person at my side, like support saying me like, yeah, you're doing right, or let's have a happily ever after, or whatever. That is my main issue personally. But I believe in this. I will do my best. There will be a lot of tripping through the way, so if you're not okay with to go through that, I understand. But I also want you to know that I appreciate you being here with me. And well, I think that will be everything for today. This video got me tired. I think it's been 20 minutes. No, 10 minutes. It's been only 10 minutes of this video, and I am already exhausted for how I have been trying to control my throat and not explode with talking a lot of things at the time. But yes, so thank you so much, and I hope to see you again maybe next week. Bye bye.